what does a day of weightlifting actually look like for someone training in Olympic weightlifting? Well, I'm going to take you through it today. We start off with warming up with snatches. I probably actually should have filmed my warm-ups. I should do that more and get some B-roll. 50 kilos on the bar for a double. The idea of this today is to build up to 70%, and from there, well, I think it was 70 to 80%, and we're just going to do one max single with some back-offs, but hang snatches as well. So here we're building up still on my regular snatches, 60 kilos, moving fine, and despite my feet not moving out too much, they actually do get better as we move forward in sets. You'll see that typically my feet tend to jump in or not move at all, which is quite bad because I'm not stable in that receive position due to this. My 65 kilos here, sorry, my feet actually do move a bit more and everything moves a bit more smooth, which is quite nice to see. I am currently training on some really good sleep as well. I had this free sample of like a sleep satchel. It was come in like a little sachet, and I cannot remember the brand, and I thought, fuck it, let's just try it. Fully slept through a whole night of sleep, and I felt so good going into the session. It's probably been the first time in a while where I actually slept 8 hours and didn't wake up. My alarm didn't even wake me up. I just woke up at 9 a.m. with an alarm trying to wake me up at 5. So that was a really good sleep. As we see here, 68 kilos, and that was my final top set. Moving pretty nice before we move on to the hang snatches. And I've warmed up with a bar already, but you just don't see that. And we go into 40 kilos, and the goal is here to build up to 60 kilos for 3 sets of 3. And 40 is moving quite nicely. Feet are moving out, weight is moving, and we're jumping up slow and steadily. Everything just seems to be moving quite well, despite my knee issue. I had, as you saw from one of my previous videos, I had one of my friends look at my knee. They've said it's probably a grade 1 meniscus tear, but my warm-up and kind of mobility and strengthening exercises are being put in place before and after my training to make sure I'm on the road to recovery, and I'm pushing it, but not to the extent where I physically can't do anything anymore, and you'll see that later on when I move on to squats. Here we're going up to 60 kilos, and I'm quite happy building up to this weight. I remember early on in the week when I was doing it, it just felt so heavy. And I've realised going back into training, when I snatch now, my thumbs are in agony. Like today, they're genuinely in pain from snatching. And I wouldn't have had that if I'd trained consistently because my thumbs would be used to it. Which means I haven't been consistent in training. I've got calluses, my hands hurt, my thumbs hurt. I actually feel shattered. I almost didn't film this video / edit, voice record, anything afterwards. I'm still laid in bed and I'm keeping myself up, trying not to fall asleep. Either way, we move on to 60, and set 1 is actually really nice. The bar's going straight up, my feet are moving out, a little bit of a wobble there, absolutely fine. And the 3rd rep, smooth. Everything's moving well, which is what we like to see. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm just shattered at this point. Had to help a gym guy out. This device, I don't even know what it's called, trap bar, that's it. It's lodged into the corner, and we had to move so many things around it just to make sure we could actually get it out the corner. It's just put in such an awkward position that you can't do it by yourself. So I gave him a hand, which was quite cool. Chalk is needed, and I missed my chalk bucket and threw it onto my hoodie. Well, my hoodie now has strange white substances on it. Wait a minute, it's chalk. We know that. Oh my god, set 2 for this, please. Like, it just went wrong. Like, I think fatigue, whatever, like, why am I arched forward like that? Absolutely horrendous. We go to do the set again, and it is a bit better, but not the best. Yeah. Little break discussing with the boys about the movements before we go into our 3rd and final set for this, where everything moved a lot better than the last. I don't understand why, but yeah, everything just felt better on that 3rd set. I don't know if I just tried a bit harder or what, but things are moving well before I complain about my thumbs once again. Here, we now move on to the 2nd movement of the day, being the clean and jerk. We're building up to a double, and here's me actually filming my warm-up sets with a bar. I don't know why, but when I warm up with a bar, I look a bit different to when I actually lift. I don't think the bar's got enough of an input for me to actually correct. So, yeah, ignore my bar work. It does need to improve, and it will, but I struggle moving the bar how I should, compared to when I get weight on, things just seem to move a bit better.
Include free refreshments, quiet workspaces, courtesy cars, and a new warranty with every other job service. Toyota service and aftercare.
Now I've built to my top set. It was 4 sets of doubles doing this. So clean and a jerk, and then another clean and jerk for 4 sets. Progressively getting worse each set due to fatigue, but still trying to move the best I can despite how I felt. So yeah, you can see the foot placing is going on the split jerks there, but it's fine. We move. All right, enough of that now. You get the clean and jerks. You know what I do for that. We move on to sets of 5 back squats at about 70%. Here I'm still warming up, just using the bar, 60 kilos, moving well, making sure there's no issues with my knee before building up. We do 80. Everything's feeling fine here, and the knee's still doing well. The issue occurs when we go into probably our first set later on, which I put at 112 kilos. This isn't me squatting, but can you just like appreciate Zach's absolute madness in squatting 160 for 5 reps, doing it that quick? I just can't imagine like how does he move this quick for each rep. I get the grind obviously comes out towards like the end, and there's a bit of a struggle, but he's done 3 sets of 5 here, and it's amazing. What the fuck? And here I am doing 112 for 5 reps. Now, this actually hurt my knee quite a lot. My first set of 5, I was trying to basically adjust the way that I was pushing through the floor for each rep to make sure the knee wasn't hurting, and I still couldn't do it. It's constant pain on the left side from the quarter squat down till 3/4. At the bottom of it, it's fine. There's no pressure on the knee. It feels absolutely fine to just sit there and hold the weight. So when I go on to my next set, I literally just get 1, and I have to call it for the fact that I don't want to push it too much where it's going to just get worse. So it's now time to build on that, and you can see that I'm actually annoyed about not getting the reps, but it's fine. We move. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next session and the next vlog/video, whatever I have prepared tomorrow. Bye.